Hi, welcome to online digital marketing training. In this video, I'm explaining about Google Ads, few of the things like account structure, what are the networks, and Google Ads versus Express, what is MCC account, how to add multiple accounts like that. This is the second video of our Google Ads series. In my previous class, I've started the topics like Google Ads, SEO versus SEM, what is PPC, SERP layout, bidding works, these things have started. So I think you have watched the video. If you don't watch the video, type ODMT and watch this video. Okay. And this is the second class. Let me go through how to access my videos. Type ODMT. Click on this channel. Then see designing videos, SEO videos, Google Ads videos. The latest video, I haven't put it as a playlist. Soon I'll be mentioning as a playlist. You can find in the videos the latest video. This is about the Google Ads tutorial, class 1. This is going to be the class 2 one. Okay, right. Shashi, before you jump into the Google Ads tutorial, first of all, you should understand the structure, how Google Ads account structure will be. Let me show you. This is very, very important. So many students have a problem with the account structure. If you learn this properly, your campaigns will be more easy to do it. Let me select the proper one. Different people have done different. This is easy one. Okay. So this is the account structure. Right. So Google Ads account, campaign 1, campaign 2, ad groups, keywords, and ads. Remember this account structure. Okay, whether you do search, display, video, mobile app, whatever it might be, this will help you a lot. So I'm going to explain this, how practically this will work. Okay, first Google Ads account. Google Ads account is nothing but your Gmail account. Okay, you log in with your Gmail account, right? So that is the account. I'll explain in detail actually what is this. Initially, I'm targeting the freshers, but one by one and explain what is in detail. Let's assume that, let's take the project actually. I'll be explaining on the project only. So assume that digital marketing, ODMT, you got a project for ODMT that you want to run ads for the keywords like digital marketing course in Hyderabad and blah, blah, blah. Okay, then your Gmail account is the ODMT. With ODMT Gmail account, you'll be logging over here. Right, so it's ODMT. Done. Next. Campaign 1, campaign 2. So campaign 1, campaign 2 means here. Campaign is nothing but location, Hyderabad and Bangalore. Assume that I want to run my digital marketing course and targeting the students in 2 locations, Bangalore and Hyderabad. So in the campaign level, you have to mention the location, which location you want to target. Then this can be campaign 1, campaign 2, campaign 3, so on. I've read somewhere that maximum 10,000 campaigns you can create. See, nobody will create 10,000. It's just a number. People have 5, 6, 10 maximum. It's just a number. Okay. If you want to add more campaigns, you can always add over here. But campaign level, you'll be targeting the location. Next, ad group. Your digital marketing one, you're targeting in Hyderabad and Bangalore. But what are you going to provide here? That comes under ad group. Service. What is your service in Hyderabad? What is your service in this place? So in Hyderabad, I'm mentioning right, I'll be teaching SEO,
SEM,
and social media, or else complete digital marketing. Even Bangalore also same thing. I want to teach SEO, SEM, and digital marketing. If you have separate thing, you can mention that. So these are all the separate things. Let me put into boxes so that easily understand. This is one campaign, this is one campaign, and in this campaign, this is one ad group. Ad group is nothing but what kind of service you provide. Even in Bangalore also, these kind of services are mentioned. Now see ad group 1, ad group 2, ad group 3, ad group 4, in such a way you can write Java, .NET, so many things. Again, there is, I can't say there is no limit, but I read somewhere else, it's 20,000. It's a huge, nobody use 20,000 services. No business have 20,000 services, very rare. But put this number in the figure. Mostly people have 5 to 10 services, that's it. So account, login with the Gmail account, campaign means location. Here, what services you're providing. Finally, Shashi, what are we learning today? Google Ads, right?
Google Ads, yes, sir.
Why we go for Google Ads?
For branding.
Why don't you go for SEO then? See, digital market, yeah.
If we go with Google Ads, we can get the result very quickly.
Right. Today only you started.
It is the time-taking process, right?
Correct. Digital marketing course in Hyderabad. For that keyword, you're not coming on the job. Then what you'll do, for the same keyword, you will buy the keyword. You tell to Google that, I'll pay money for you. Please show my out. And whenever someone click on this, you'll be charged. In the previous class, I mentioned what is impression, click-through rate. If you haven't watched the video, please go and watch the video. So you will be buying this keyword. So here, keywords means for what keywords you want to run the ads, you have to mention, like digital marketing course in Hyderabad, digital marketing training in Hyderabad, digital marketing classes in Hyderabad, institutes in Hyderabad. What are the keywords if you think? So do first keyword research. For what keywords you want to run the ads, you just mention over there. So here, let me talk about SEO. For SEO, what keywords are important? I'll be writing something like SEO course in Hyderabad, SEO classes in Hyderabad, SEO training in Hyderabad. Shashi, I will not target a keyword called SEO jobs in Hyderabad. Why?
But
I will not target. Yeah.
Because our services is training, right?
Correct. See, SEO jobs means the customer is looking for a job. Okay. So he already done a training. So most of the students, when I ask them to do a keyword research, they put it in a tool, all the keywords they mention. So don't lose money, first of all. What profitable keywords are important, you should know. Now, some people also run the ad for this. What is SEO? They run ads. So someone searching, what is SEO? They search the keyword and your ad is appearing. They click, they come back to the website. But what is the intent of the user? Here, customer intention is not to purchase that, not to buy this. He want to know. It's an informational keyword actually. First of all, he doesn't know anything about SEO. He might join, he might not be joined. But whereas this SEO course in Hyderabad, he know already, and he want to make a decision of choosing the institutes. So this is much better than this. If you have a lot of money, you have a lot of advertising budget, then only you can go for these kind of keywords. Small companies and medium companies, you should not go for these kind of keywords. Okay, for SEO, these keywords. Now, what about SEM? For this also, you have to mention the keywords. So here, I'm mentioning the keywords like SEM means Google Ads. Google Ads course in Hyderabad. Then Google Ads classes in Hyderabad. Then Google Ads training in Hyderabad. PPC training in Hyderabad. What are the keywords are there? You can mention. Same for digital marketing also. Now, once this campaign and ad group is done, then go for Bangalore. Even for this Bangalore also mention SEO course in Bangalore, Google Ads codes in Bangalore, digital marketing codes in Bangalore, you can target. Just now I done one campaign, one ad group only, right? So let us go back to the Google Ads account structure. So I logged in with the Gmail account. I targeted location, and the particular location, what services I'm providing, I also mentioned. See here, Hyderabad location, my services are SEO, SEM, and digital marketing, and what keywords I want to buy it. I want to buy these keywords. Then to represent them, we should provide ad. You see here, digital marketing codes in Hyderabad. This guy created ad here. This is called ad copy, text ad. Someone click, then only they'll go to website. So you only have to mention where you want to show the ad, what is your service, what is your keyword, and what is your ad, how much you want to pay. Everything you have to mention to the Google. So this ad copy also you're going to create. So in this here I mentioned ad 1, ad 2. So let me create an ad copy over here. So to represent all these keywords, I can create one ad copy. You can create one more ad copy also. Multiple ad copies you can create. Why you have to create? One ad copy you mentioned SEO codes in Hyderabad. One ad copy you mentioned that learn SEO in 30 days. You don't know which one is good. See here, digital marketing codes in Hyderabad. Let's take the ads. 1, 2, 3. 3 ads are there, different websites. Now assume that you are a student and are you looking for a job? Most of the people click on the first ad, right, Shashi?
Yes, sir.
Okay, but not everybody click on the first ad. This guy is paying a lot of money, but it doesn't mean that everybody click on this ad. See the ad copy, digital marketing certification training course in Hyderabad. This guy mentioned Kellogg School of Management. This guy mentioned 100% placement assurance. There is a possibility that BTech students might click on this ad. Now this guy is paying less money, but because of his ad copy, there is a possibility he'll be getting more clicks. So ad copy also very important. So that's why you don't know which ad copy will sell. One ad copy mentioned best SEO codes in Hyderabad. One ad copy SEO codes, 100% job mentioned it. Then Google do A/B testing. Sometimes it will show this ad. Sometimes it will show this ad. At the end of the day, which ad copy getting more clicks, which ad copy getting more conversions, it will be winning. That's why you can create multiple ads. So these numbers, don't focus on these numbers, but if someone asks you, you can mention maximum 10,000 campaigns you can create, 20,000 ad groups you can create. Then how many keywords you can have? Initially start with 5 to 6 keywords, later on increase. And the maximum limit is 10,000 keywords. And these ads also, ad copy 1, ad copy 2, maximum 300 ads you can create. But generally, 1 or 2 only people do it. Put it in a number for interview purpose. Okay. I think you clearly understand the account structure now.
Yes,
Gmail
sir.
account, which location you want to target, what services you want to target, what keywords you want to buy, what is your ad copy. Okay. Right. And you see here, I said Gmail account. Actually, with one Gmail account, you can create 20 ads accounts. It means this is a ODMT campaign you're running with one Gmail account. At the same time, you can run, if you have a client of Yashoda Hospital, Yashoda Hospital client also you can manage with that Gmail account. And Apollo Hospital, KFC, in such way, 20 clients you can manage with one Gmail account.
One Gmail account, okay.
That is called ad account. So here ad account means nothing but KFC ad account, ICICI ad account, ODMT ads account, maximum 20. If 21st client comes, then what you will do? If one more client comes, maximum is 20 only. Then what you will do?
We have to do another account. We have to
Another Gmail account you can create.
yes.
But if you start an agency, thousands of clients comes, it's not possible. Thousands of clients will not come. But assume if you do it, then what you have to do is you have to take MCC accounts.
Okay, merchant center account, right?
MCC account. It's called My Client Center.
My
Okay. Google Ads, MCC. Previously, they used to call MCC account. Now they changed the name. They changed it as to Google Ads Manager account, they call it. Okay. So if you click on this, manage all your Google Ads accounts from one place. Before that, let me show you one thing so that google.com/ads. So that you will easily understand what is Google Ads account. See, I logged in with my Gmail account. You can see here, my client Beauty Crew client account is there. Next, this is another account. Each account is assigned with a number. Second, third, in such a way, total 20 are there here. These are different accounts I'm managing. Now, one more account, I can't do it. If I try to create a new account, it won't accept because I reached the highest. At the time, definitely I have to go to the another Gmail account. Instead of that, what you can do is you can do like this. If you create a new Google Ads Manager account, see account 1, account 2, account 3. Account 1 means, again, it can be separate as the hospital. This is KFC. This is something. In such a way, n number of clients you can manage. There is no rule actually. This is good for agencies. But make sure that, now see, this is my Gmail account, Subhash Mangalam 786 at gmail.com. With this account, I'm already managing the Google Ads account. So with this Google Ads Manager account, I should not create it. You have to take a new fresh Gmail account. With that fresh Gmail account only, you should do it. So I'm writing over here, Google Ads Manager account. If you want to take, you should have new Gmail account where you never used Google Ads. It should be fresh. Then you can start accessing it. So I'll make a separate video on that, how to do that. So as of now, just mention Google Ads Manager account. Clear? Now you understood the Google Ads account structure. So here, first account, next campaign, ad group, keywords, and ads. What is account, Shashi? Hello?
Yes, sir.
What is account? Account level, what is the account?
It's a Gmail account, sir.
So it's a Gmail account. With one Gmail account, how many clients you can manage? How many
20.
ads account? So 20 ads accounts you can manage. What do you mean by campaign?
Campaign, here we can target location.
Correct. So which location you want to run the ad? Okay. Assume that in the 20 ads account, you have choose the digital ODMT. Then which location you want to target? You can mention like this.
Okay.
Next, ad group means
Services.
what services you want to target over there, you mention. Keywords means
Like SEO, SEM. I mean,
that is this only ad group only. At ad group only, see here location I mentioned Hyderabad, Bangalore. In service level I mentioned SEO, SEM, and digital marketing. Keywords means, you got idea?
Keyword we target. Sir.
Yes, keywords means for what keywords you want to run the ad. This is very important.
Yes.
For what keywords you want to run ads. Then to represent all these things, your ad copy will be there. Clear?
Yes.
Right. Now let me do a testing. Let's see how you will do it. Now, Yashoda Hospital. See, guys who are watching this video also, try your own, pause the video. Let's see the task, write it and match it, whether it is correct or not. To make it maximum benefit, this is the good option. Shashi, your question is Yashoda Hospital. Yashoda Hospital came to you. This is that I have a 40 lakhs budget to run ads, and please run ads. This is okay. See, client will not give much information. It's your responsibility. Probe them. What is your main thing? What is your specialization? Which location you want to target? Would you like to target this keyword, this keyword? Because client don't know all this information. That's why he gave a consultation for you. So sit with them, understand their business, then run proper ads. Now you are running a campaign for them, tell me Google Ads account means you'll be logging with their Gmail account. Okay. So assume that Yashoda Hospital. This is the ad account you target. Next, campaigns you should target. Which campaign, which location you will target for Yashoda Hospital?
Hyderabad, sir.
Hyderabad. Assume that they have locations in Hyderabad and Vizag. Hyderabad and another location is in that Vizag you want to target. 2 locations if you want, you can target that. You'll be asking the client actually this information, how many locations you want to target. He says that I want to run ads for these locations, you can mention the locations. Okay. Now, some of my students who are in Hyderabad, they write like Somajiguda, Malakpet, Secunderabad, because Yashoda hospitals have branches over there. Okay. Actually, here campaign is nothing but how many branches they have. No. Think about what generally people search. What keywords they'll search. If you're looking for a hospital, you will search best hospital in Hyderabad, correct?
Yes, sir.
Majority, best cardiology specialist in Hyderabad, you will search. But you will not search more like best cardiology specialist in Malakpet. It's very rare. Because you want a specialist in throughout Hyderabad, not in Malakpet. It's very rare that. If you think that is there, then you can divide them into Malakpet, Somajiguda like this. But it's very rare. You can take one location for the city. Next, services. Campaign is done, ad group. What services you will take for Hyderabad location? For Yashoda Hospital? Any guess?
I mean, hospitalization.
Services like
Services.
cardiology, pediatrics,
Diabetics.
I don't know spelling, but let's see this.
Yeah, that is correct.
So these kind of keywords will be targeting. So Hyderabad, these services you want to target. Now even Vizag also, you want to target the same thing. Right. Done, right? Now campaign is done, ad group is done. Now keywords. You have to guess what keywords people search. Now you tell me, if one person looking for a hospital of cardiology, what he will be searching, that you have to mention. Can you guess some keywords?
Best cardiology
Hospitals in Hyderabad.
Yes.
Best heart surgeon
Heart surgery.
in Hyderabad. Guys who are watching, very poor at spellings. I'm focusing on subject only. So if anything is there, put it in a comment that I'm missing this spelling. I will correct next time. Next, best heart transplant doctor in Hyderabad. In such a way, collect the keywords, what all you wanted. Initially start with 4 to 5 keywords. Later you can improve always. To match all these things, create an ad copy. Like best cardiology hospital, Yashoda Hospital. Let me show you. As of now, will someone running that ad for or not? Best cardiology hospital. See here. See, when I search here, people are searching by place only, not the locality, individual locality like Malakpet, like this. So when I search best cardiology hospital in Hyderabad, see Yashoda Hospital only coming. And the digital marketer, the PPC expert who is running the ad, he selected this keyword and he's showing this ad. And his ad copy is Advanced Cardiology Hospital, get free second opinion. Next, Apollo people, Practo. And Google means they used some Google website and they mentioned actually top 4 ads. And bottom, there are no ads because it depends on the competition. And when it comes to SEO, these people are coming. Yashoda Hospital is coming in a second position. Apollo is third, Star and fourth. Got it? This is account structure, guys. Students who are watching the video, if you have any question, please put it in the comment so that I'll try to answer this. So done, this is about account structure. We'll move forward to the next segment. So let me write here, one account, 20 ads account you can create. How many campaigns you can create maximum?
20, sir.
That is account. When it comes to campaigns,
Campaign
10,000.
10,000, sir. Ad group is 20,000.
20,000 here. And you don't have to take it as a serious. Google never mentioned it. I read somewhere else, but have the number anyway. If someone asks you in interview, you can do it. 10,000 keywords and ads, maximum 300 ads you can create. Done? Okay. Now, what kind of networks we have in Google Ads? I was showing you from yesterday's class, this is only I'm showing. This comes under search ads. So let me write different kinds of networks in Google Ads. First is search network, display network, video network, mobile app, shopping ads. They added something else also, smart campaign. It's okay. These are the major networks we should target. Search network. See, search networks nothing but someone searching. You are showing the ad. I can say this is more powerful. Small, medium, and big companies should mandatorily use this network actually, because customer is very clear that, and he want a best heart surgeon in Hyderabad. He want best digital marketing course in Hyderabad. At the time you're showing the ad, someone click, they come back to your website. You can take a number of examples, like if you're targeting US, like best best credit card repair services in Hyderabad. In such a best window repair in Hyderabad, in Texas, in such a way keywords. So search network is more intent based one. So you can target these networks. Search network. If you see ad doesn't have any image. Search network is more of a text ad. It's a text ad. And they charge money, someone click. This is called CPC model. So CPC model, cost per click. When someone click, then they charge the money. And where your ad is appearing in SERP, search engine results page only. Your ad will appear on search engine results page. You can write here. Results page. And see, apart from that, in a partner website, search engine partners, or as we call as a Google partner websites. In partner websites also ad will appear, but I can say you should ignore that. Google always recommend because they want more money. But I suggest you don't go for Google partner websites. If it is a small medium, if you have a lot of money, then only go for that. Otherwise, your money is waste. Okay. So remember only SERP. Next. How will you target the ad? You're telling to Google that show my ad when someone's searching this keyword. So keyword based, someone searching the keyword, show my ad, and place only to Hyderabad people, because here you mentioned, right? Someone searching this keyword and he should be from Hyderabad, then only show my ad. Yeah. So the targeting method is keyword and place. This is called search network. High success rate will be there for this kind of network. What kind of companies you can run this? Schools. Schools means people search best international school in Texas, best international schools in Hyderabad, Madhapur. People search it. Colleges, hospitals. Mostly I can say any service like wedding photography, dental hospitals, interior designers, event planners. So these things people search. So search network will be very, very useful. Let us take an example, a few things like there is a brand called Licious. Licious is a product, they online meat. So if you want to buy meat online, these people are providing actually raw meat. Assume that today only they launched the Licious. Nobody knows that. Then why people will search like buy meat online, Licious online? Nobody search because user don't have awareness on that. This is one example. So at that time, search network will not be useful. Second thing, there is a program called uh, IoT, Internet of Things. The long term it is there, but very few people have awareness on that. One BTech student, he knows Java training, he knows digital marketing, he knows .NET, he knows data science, but he doesn't know IoT. So he will not search best IoT training institutes in Hyderabad. At the time, you have to create awareness that there is a course called IoT. At the time, search network is not good. Go for a display network. Display network is nothing bad. Like I'll show, I don't know. Say this is website ad is not coming. Let's see if ad is coming. I'll show. Yeah, you've been to some website randomly. This is my student website anyway. And see here, ad is coming. Let me open one normal blog. So here ad is appearing. The blog ad is coming, but anyway, SEMrush ad is coming. SEMrush ad is coming. In such a way, customers are reading the blogs, then you can show that best IoT training in Hyderabad. What is IoT? What is the career in IoT? Why every BTech student should learn IoT? These kind of banners you will create. So you are creating an interest among the customer so that someone click. See, even the blue host is showing that 65% off. Come on, buy the hosting is saying. And see the different ads are coming. Adobe Creative Cloud. And there is a Expo is there. Greatest on Earth Expo. Okay, right. So in these kind of situations, display network is always good. So you should go for a display network. And display network, if you see here, the ad is the image based. See, mostly the image ad, even Decathlon also running the ad over here. So how to create these kind of banners also you'll be learning in this Google Ads course. Okay, so display network, it's a image ad, image, a banner, both the same, or rich media interactive ad. So I'm writing what is that? Rich media interactive ad. See, rich media interactive ad is nothing but, see, when it comes to image or banner, it will be static like this. Just now I've seen some image, they are moving, they're not constant, they keep on changing. That is called rich media interactive ad. See, this number is changing. When it comes to normal one, this image is a this is a JPG or PNG image. When it comes to this HTML5 image, it's keep on changing. So it's also changing. You'll be learning how to create them also. So search network was a text ad. If you see someone searching, it's a text ad. But when it comes to this is not a text ad. It's an image, banner, or rich media interactive ads. Bidding type. On what basis they charge money? They charge money on the impression based. Like customer come here. Now you see TV ad. You're watching some program, Jabardast Patas or Kapil Sharma show. Suddenly one ad is coming. Whether you literally watch it or not, as ad is playing, you have to pay money. Display network also like that. Because people use this for branding. Mostly big companies use that. I recommend small and medium companies should not opt for this because you have less budget. You don't have more budget. So you don't have to waste money on that. When it comes to remarketing, this is good, but remarketing topic I'll be explaining in the future classes. Initially, you're starting the campaigns, it's ways to go for a display network. We have a lot of budget. First of all, you want to create awareness on the people that what is Licious online meat delivery, or else you're launching some new app like crypto app you're creating. People don't know what is that. So these days, while you're watching IPL or else T20 World Cup, you've seen Grow app is coming. Some crypto apps are also coming. Those all people, what they're doing is branding. They're pushing on your brain that Areba, this is the famous brand for the cryptocurrency and all these things. So in the same way, this is same like a TV ad, but this is alternate to TV ads. In my previous class, I explained the traditional ads are gone. I can say TV also traditional ad, but you have a freedom here to whom show the ad. So mostly it will be on an impression based. Customer came here and he saw the ad, you have to pay money, but it will be very cheaper. When it comes to search network, someone click, it can be 40 to 50 rupees, but here it is less than 1 rupee per impression, less than 1 rupee. But here CPM means, right? Cost per mile or cost per 1,000 impressions, we call it. Means 1,000 times people saw the ad, you have to pay 300 rupees, 400 rupees. When it comes to US, 1,000 times your ad appeared, you might be have to pay $5 or $6. So for the branding. Okay. Then where your ad is appearing? Any guess where your ad appear? Will your ad will appear on SERP?
Websites, sir.
So your ad is not appearing on SERP. Your ad is appearing on the websites, but you can't say it's website. Now, can you see his ad is appearing on my ODMT website?
No, sir.
No, right? Then why it is not appearing here? So you should call it as Google Display Partner websites. Ad will appear on only Google Display Partner websites. Google Display Partner websites. What is Google Display Partner websites? Let me explain here again. Again, this is a lengthy thing. Guys, don't think that my class is going lengthy. Remember, watch the video till the end. If you're looking for any job, this in-depth knowledge is very important. Don't read the questions and hurry up for the interview. Gain the knowledge, run the budget, then you can clearly clear the interview. So most of my students, Accenture, Wipro, Google, Regalis, easily they clear the interview because they learned the subject. So again, I'm telling you the in-depth one over here. How the complete advertising works, I'm going to show you. This helps you a lot. Like, so here, advertiser. Advertiser can be anyone. It can be Amazon. It can be KFC. It can be Dr. Batra. You can call, these are all the advertisers. So Amazon have e-commerce website, KFC food delivery, Dr. Batra, hair transplant treatment they have. All these people have money and they want to do branding. They can choose TV ads, newspaper, what are the medium they do, but they know that digital is very good these days and 90% of their budget they shifted to digital only. So they came back to digital. But if they want to do the digital marketing, digital ads, do you know on whom they depend? Any guess? Whom they depend? If they want to do a digital marketing, whom they depend? They depend on the big brother called Google. Yes, they depend on the Google only. So this Amazon, KFC, Dr. Bata, they'll ask Google that, hi bro, have so much budget. I want to run the ads and help me. Because most of the people depends on the Google. And crazy thing about Google is Google don't have websites. Google never maintain website. That is the problem. Now this guy, what he did, he paid money. He has budget, some $1,000 or $3,000. He paid money to Google. And he says that, see, these are my ads. This is my leaderboard ad. This is my skyscraper ad. This is my mobile banner. Beautiful banners he created and he gave it to Google and he gave money. He will also mention so many things. I want to, when it comes to Amazon, when it comes to Dr. Batra, he says that I want to target the people who are 40 plus. They'll also specify whom to target also. Whom to target, what to target, when to target, and how much money I want to spend. Everything they give. Problem with the Google is they don't have websites. So they depends on the publisher only. Publisher. Then again, who is the publisher? Here, publisher can be any blog owner or website owner. Like if you see, just now we've seen my student website called histecho.com, or else there are a website called Times of India, or else ndtv.com. If you see, it's a news channel, and or else you can see the technology thing. If you see gadgets.gs Marina or any website. So these, all the people, they're writing movie stuff, technology stuff, travel stuff, and they're attracting a lot of traffic. Okay, if you see here, so this is one of my student website. He's writing about archaeology, getting a lot of traffic. His intention of creating blog is to make money only with the ads, make money with the ads only. So now Google, what they do, Google depends on these people, and whatever the ads are there, he'll be pushing over here. Now here my question is, why ODMT is not showing the ads over here? Do you have any idea why ODMT is not showing the ads over here? Whereas this guy want to make money, even I want to make money, then why I'm not showing ads? Guys who are watching the video, if you also know anything, put it in a comment. Let's see what is your answer. Shashi, tell me why. Because if I start showing ads here, my competitor ads will come here. Yes, I am, blah, blah, blah. Then see my website, I don't want to make money by ads. This is mine is a service. I want to show my website to the students, and they should fill the form and they should join my course. If I start showing ads, my competitor ads will come. They click and go to the competitor. Now you tell me, do you think that Amazon websites have ads? Have you ever saw ads on Amazon?
No, sir.
You will never see ads on Amazon, but Amazon ads you will see on other websites. If Amazon starts showing ads, then Flipkart ads will come. Then what is the point? So I can say there are three kinds of websites. Website or blog. Okay. They are called advertisers. Means they want to sell the product or service. So these people will not go for ads. These people will not, they don't want to show the ads here. Second, blog or website owner, he wants to make money. He wants to make money, and he's ready to show the ads. Then there is a process. You have to request Google. By default, ads will not come. You have to request the Google that, bro, I made this many blogs. Can you please come and check and show the ads? Google review your website. Google review your blog. If Google thinks that you're quite enough and traffic is coming good, if I try to show my advertisers ads over here, that is benefit to the advertiser, then only Google approve it. But if your website is using low quality content, there is no traffic, there is no point. So Google decide whether you're good or not. So either they accept or they reject. If they reject, it's done. So assume that there are some websites, they want to make money, but Google have rejected. Third, either a blog or a website owner, He wants to make money by showing his ads, and Google approved by seeing their blog. Google approved. That's why they called Google Display Partner websites. So these people are the partner website who want to display ads on the website. In this case, this website, he put a request to Google and Google approved because of the traffic. Now he's getting the ads. Clear, Shashi?
Yes, sir.
So when it comes to ODMT, I can call ODMT is the advertiser. I don't want to make money by showing the ads. If I want, I can show the ads, but my traffic will go here. And there are some websites, my students' blogs, they've written blogs, but they're not eligible as of now. Maybe there will be a separate topic on this. I'll be making the videos. In the previous videos, are there, you can type how to make money with a blog, you'll be getting it. Finally, there are websites who are approved and they're starting showing the ads. Now you tell me, advertiser want to show ads on the Google. Will he make a call to Google? Google, I want to show the ads. Or how will he connect to the Google? Any guess? Tools, everything is a automation only. Here, with the help of Google Ads, that is only learning now. Google Ads. This is the tool. With this tool only, we'll talk to them. Now you want to show your ads on your blog. Here also you have to put a request with the help of tool called Google AdSense. Google made automation, they sit and they're making trillions of dollars. That is the power of technology. Both end tools are there. Being a digital marketer, you will be helping the clients to run the ads, Google Ads. That is what you're learning now. So many clients will be coming. So many companies will hire you to maintain these Google Ads because Amazon CEO can't sit and do this. Definitely he need, even KFC and Dr. Batra also. So become perfect in Google Ads so that you will work for the company or else you will do freelancing helping them. I'm helping many US and UK and Australian clients. If you are watching the video and you need a consultation, you can come back to my website and you put a request over here. So I'll get back to you, or else you can draft an email, subhashmangalam786@gmail.com. So I'll look into your business. I'll try to help improving your sales with the help of Google Ads. Right. Now, these people spoke with the help of tool, and Google took the ads and money, the same ads they'll be pasting on the publisher website in a different places like this. Then what is the benefit to publisher? Shashi, any guess? What is the benefit? Publisher is accepting the ads. What he'll be getting?
He will get the money. Right?
Yes, here Google take 45% from the ads revenue. Now the advertiser Amazon is paying money, right? Out of $100, $45 he'll keep, and remaining $55 will be put to the publisher only. That's why publishers makes a lot of money. But make sure that you are a good blogger, you attract a lot of traffic. And see here, Google is a middleman. He's just sitting and enjoy. He's providing the technology only. Now, from advertiser paying money to Google, he lose the money, but it's not a problem for him. What is happening is he's getting a branding over here because most of the people seeing and they click, they go to the website. So he's very happy. Google is very happy because he's getting 45% commission. Publisher, he owned the website and he gave a space, and someone clicked or someone saw that, and he's getting 55% commission. Everything is happy. This guy is also happy. So that is the complete, this is called a Google network. Right. But being a digital marketer, you will be managing Google Ads sometimes. And if you have a blog, these things also you're doing it. So digital marketer is backbone for both of the things. Right. So we were talking about display network. Where your ad appear, then I'll be there. So your ad will appear on Google Display Partner websites. Sometimes your ad will appear on YouTube also. So you might have seen many times on YouTube also ads will appear, correct? So I'm not going to play this because when I play, again the music will come, copyright issue will come. When you try to play the video, the start skip non-skippable ad comes. I'm not talking about that ad. Banner ad will come. So these kind of banner ads will come in YouTube also. So that is called in the display network. Then sometimes while you going for the apps, in the apps also ad will appear. Okay. How you can target? How you can target? Like being a advertiser, you are into Dr. Batra. Dr. Batra want to show the ad. You can't show ad on every website. You have to put them that show my ad on the website, then only it's benefit to me. So you have to mention. So this guy will clearly give instructions that you way that show my ad to the people. Any guess? 40 plus, because once you have 40 plus, then hair loss will start. But instead of 40 plus, I can say these days 30 also it's coming. 30 to 45 years of age group I'm targeting. Why not 45 plus? 45 के बाद में उसको जरूरत नहीं है. He doesn't require that. So I can say 30 to 45 years of people. I'll target male audience because mostly male people have a problem. If you think that female also problem, you can target. And I can mention that I want to target Hyderabad people, that too surrounding some 40 kilometers. 40 kilometers I can mention. So I'm mentioning the age, gender, location,
and radius.
Yes. At the same time, I can say something like interest. I'll talk more about the display network later. As of now, we'll concise it. Interest and what kind of blogs. I don't want to show my ad on every website. Like in the same thing, you're showing your ad on Histeco. This is talking about history and technology. Here, hair loss might be benefit, might not be benefit. But if instead of that, you been to one blog like how to avoid hair fall. There is a blog. So many people are writing. Then there is a website. Now there is a blog here. He clearly mentioning the how to prevent hair loss. The reader is reading. Here, if you show the Dr. Batra ad, that is more relevant. While he reading it, definitely he has a problem. Then he will see it. Most probably he'll be clicking on this. He'll go to Dr. Batra. That's why you have to choose the proper website where to show the ads. But there is an option called keywords and placements, but I'm not going to explain deeper over here. That I'll be explaining in the display network. So I can say here, you can target here also by location. You can target by age, gender, affinity, keywords, placement. In the later sessions, while I go into display network, deeply I'll be explaining about that. Clear? Remember, display network is good for branding only. You want a branding, go for this. So medium and big level companies should go for this. Okay. Next, video network. Video network means when you go to YouTube, now let me play this video. I'm trying to play this video. Let me mute first. Now, I want to play the video. Suddenly the ad is coming. Either I can skip or I can't skip it. Okay. So these are called video network. This is same like a TV ads only. You're watching the program, suddenly ad is coming. But in TV, there is no option of skipping. But in the YouTube, you have option of skipping actually. So how to show these kind of ads is called video network. So video network is mostly the ad will be video ad. And here bidding type is CPV.
CPV.
See here I mentioned CPM. Display network also use CPC, CPA. There are other things also, but as of now, remember CPM only. The detailed video of display network I'll be explaining. When it comes to video network, cost per views. Here also CPM option will be coming. but that I'll explain in a video network. As of now, remember, cost per view. One time it is viewed, how much amount will be deducted. Where your ad will appear? YouTube. Mostly on the YouTube only. Sometimes on websites also, but it's very rare. How will you target? Same. You can target by location, age, gender, affinity, keywords, placement. All these options are there. It will be available on the video network also. Okay. Remember, these two campaigns good for branding only. You're looking for immediate sales, this will not work. That's why if you see whoever running ads over here, these have a high budget. High budget people only go for display and video ads. If you're a small one, I suggest don't go for this. Mobile app. You have an app, whether it is Android or iOS, and you're looking for more installs, go for a mobile ad. Okay. This can be text, this can be image, this can be video ad also. Mobile app can be more. I'll be explaining more in the app section why it is text, image, and video. And this will be CPI, cost per install. Per install, how much Google is charging, whether it is $1, $2, or else 0.3 cents, or deploying. Where your ad will appear? Ad will appear on SERP, ad will appear on Google Display Partner websites, sometimes YouTube, sometimes Play Store also ad will appear. And you can target by, there is no keywords actually, location. Only location wise will be targeted. Shopping ads, the last one. Shashi, are you with me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Like, let me search for the keyword laptop. I'm searching for the keyword called laptop. Now, can you see the ad is appearing? Can you tell me what kind of ad is this? It comes under which network? We learned search, display, video, right? It comes under search network because it's a text ad, and for the keyword they targeted. They'll be charging per click. Someone click, you have to pay the money. This is called search network. But can you see how at the same time in SERP, someone searching for the product, ads are coming here also. Here it is text, it is image, they're showing the price also, they're showing the brand name. These are called shopping ads. What is the difference between this? Here also targeting the keyword, this is also targeting the keyword. These are more cheaper actually. Shopping ads are very cheaper as compared to search network. And here per click they charge, here per sale they charge. Someone purchase the product, then they'll be charging. Initially, this is also CPC, but on a long run, it will be cost per conversion, like cost per acquisition they charge actually. That is very good. That you'll be learning in the more sessions. So mostly product-based, service-based people should go to search network. Product-based people should go for a shopping ads. So shopping ads is very complex. Maybe I have to take 4 classes, then only students will understand. This time I'm going to show you the live campaign, how to do that. Shopping ads, it's both the text, in both image, and I can say CPA, cost per acquisition. Someone purchase the product, then only you will pay money. And where your ad will appear? Mostly it is SERP, sometimes YouTube, websites and apps also, but mostly SERP is the benefit one. How will you target? You can target by location, but crazy thing is you will not target the keyword. You will never mention the keyword. There is an option called feed. Ad will be targeted based on the feed. What is feed? That you'll be learning in the future section. So these are the networks we're going to learn. From the next class, 4 to 5 classes, we'll be learning the search network only. How to set up this. 70% energy spent on the search network only, because this is the intent-based one. Small and medium companies, it will be helpful for you. Instead of the branding, go directly for a sale only. Clear? Any questions, Sashi?
Just want to know, sir, only one thing about keyword planner tools.
That I'll be showing you in the next classes. As of now, keyword planner is not required. Whenever it is required, I'll show. Maybe tomorrow or after tomorrow, I'll be showing you. Keyword planner is nothing but before you running a campaign, now we did, so here is keywords, right? Just now when comes to Yashoda Hospital, I guessed it. But instead of the guessing, properly what people are searching. With the help of keyword planner, you'll come to know what people are searching this. So tomorrow we're going to create a live campaign. Then I'll show you the keyword planner. What is keyword planner? What is the important of that?
Okay.
Okay. So today we learned Google Ads account structure. What is the account structure? And I show some examples also practically how to do that. Then we also learned MCC account. There is no MCC account. Now people are calling Google Ads Manager account. I'll make a separate video how to create it. Next, types of networks in Google Ads. Yes, we learned the types of networks here. That's it. So any questions, Sashi?
No, sir.
Okay. In tomorrow's class, what I'm going to do is I'll take a live campaign. First, I'll make a Google Ads account structure. After that, I'll go to the tool directly. I'll go to the tool and we'll run a campaign. First, we'll create a small campaign. Slowly, we'll be learning all the advanced topics in that they'll be learning. So guys, people who watching this video, after that, if you have any questions, put it in a comment. I'll be replying back to that. And if you want to learn codes online with us, come back to odmt.in and fill the form. We'll be replying back to you. And if you want all my videos as an e-learning also, put a request over here. We'll get back to you. All my videos are free on YouTube. Then why some people going for e-learning? Because while you're watching the videos, there is so much of distraction. You playing the videos, suddenly distraction will come. So people are not finishing the course. If you want that kind of thing, I'll be providing a e-learning also. And if you are a company, e-commerce company, normal service-based company, you want more help from me, then come back to ODMT. Here there is my email address. You can draft an email so that I'll be helping you. Thank you very much.